So how do you measure, how do you know that adaptation is working? Because it's a very important question. It's not enough to say you know the strategies, you've undertaken the initiatives, you've done all that you need to do, but how do you know that what you are doing is working? There's a problem because, as I already pointed out, it's really, really difficult to measure adaptation. It's not as straightforward as mitigation. Mitigation, you know that your goal is to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. And if you reduce greenhouse gas emissions, you have succeeded. But with adaptation, it's not that straightforward because adaptation actions will be different in different contexts. So for example, you can have a country that is investing in adaptation, but is carrying out more than 100 different things. And so it becomes a little more complex. Something that will work, for example, in a coastal village will not necessarily work in a highland. And that's a problem because you may think that because an action succeeded in place A is likely going to succeed in place B. That's not true. The second problem is that the results take time to be seen. You may carry out an adaptation action today, but it's going to take you 5 years to see the results. Let's say, for example, you are transforming the agricultural sector. It's not the very next planting season that you're going to see the result. Maybe the crop yields will start improving 5 years from today. If you are undertaking research to develop new plant varieties, you may only see the results of those new plant varieties in terms of agricultural output, maybe 10 years down the road. The third thing is that it's hard to isolate the impact. So this is a tricky one. How do you attribute the results that you see to adaptation action? An interesting way to look at it is if you build a dam to reduce flood, and you actually succeed to reduce flooding, is it because of the dam or is it because there was less rainfall? It's difficult to tell what exactly has contributed to the reduction of flooding. You take another example, if you introduce better seeds for agriculture as a means of adapting, and you see an increase in yield. And the question is that increase as a result of the seed or as a result of the agricultural practice, the irrigation, or as a result of just changes in the natural system? So that's difficult to